Let's freaking go! Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge. Going to Hellas. Still doing some highlight draws. I mean, what are we got in here? Recyclon. Give me some microbes. Give me some building tags. Give me, I don't know, a whole bunch of whatnots. This is not a building tag start. Well, do I have energy here? I do. I do and I do. Do I need 2 energy or 1 energy? Do I want plant income or no plant income? Do I want Venus or do I want oceans? Do I want... There's a lot of things here. Part of me wonders if you get the ocean placement and then put the mining rights down beside the titanium, because that's a really cute first play. Something to be said as well about getting 2 energy tags. Yeah, okay. What's this? A building tag for a city. We could put that one up there for the future. Double asteroid beside it. So we're going early. Look, we could even have titanium income is the crazy part. But early oceans. A little bit of early Venus. And then, like, I just have no money at all, and I take this, and then I play cards I don't know when. I need at least $9 for my building tag. And then, boom, baby, we got a plant income. Alright, so I could play rotator impacts, but I want to ice asteroid next turn? I don't even know if that's the truth. Do I want to ice asteroid next turn so I can play moss? Or, if I am just going to play asteroid mining next turn, then I should just do rotator impacts now. Try and get to Ishtar. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're not in a rush. 1 plant income isn't going to make or break anything here. Do we want help with the Venus track? 8% means that the answer is yes. Wow, we could really have a lot of plants. I don't want to take, like, any of this, though. Because I just want to actually go lean. Saletta is even tempting because I don't have a heat engine, but if I go lean, then I can go asteroid mining consortium. I'll have 3 titanium the turn after for asteroid. Yeah, okay. Just stay lean. It would be great to get development center at one point. I did buy it so I could use it. It's just gonna take a hot second. Ooh, I really wish I did take the restricted area, though. I know I couldn't, and I know that going lean was a good choice, but the idea of going down here for the free ocean to really accelerate this, I don't know, man. It got me acting up. Got me acting up. Let me get that last Venus bump. This is a really synergistic card. I think we do take it. Then we play our... ice asteroid. I like all the cards I have. And that really messes me up. I'm $1 short. If I had one more plant, I could put it down for all the money back, but I can't, so... Moss it is. That means I'm going to be 1 turn off getting that titanium income. But, you know, it is what it is. What do we want here? Part of me wants Venus tags now and to go for sulfur exports. Part of me wants Mars University. Part of me wants the building tags from Protected Valley plus the ideas that come along with that. And the other part of me wants to get more energy from the science tag or more card draws. Protected Valley, I think, is just good. It's just really good. It gives us a lot of synergies. I will play the I'm gonna play the development center. Because I need, like, cards to even be able to card cycle, basically. I have 1 microbe on my card, so I'm not at a break point there. I think we go up to 4 plant income. And then we grab our extra little titanium thing. Alright, so this is pretty good. Like, with the wild tag even, sulfur eating, or sulfur exports becomes even stronger. But now we have to do the audit, and we're actually in a terrible spot because it was a really slow start. So let's talk about this. 14 TR goes to 19, that's +5, +2 in production here. That's 7 in money, and then another $8 worth of metals. That's the 15 we're looking for, without any notable effects. A card draw is nice. Rotator impacts his infrastructure on the Venus track. We don't mind that. Recyclon's effect is really weak, okay? Like, let's just get over it. Right now we have a couple of plant income, and that's nice, but I really wish it could be more. And again, like, micro cards don't actually synergize with it. It's building tags. So what does that mean for us? That means that in terms of economics, like, we're middling. We're not out of the game, but, like, it's kind of tricky. In terms of terraforming, we are really great in terms of plants. We are awful. Terrible in terms of heat. If we get something like standard technology, then you can just do the heat track with money, and that's great. So there is an out for us, or we can get money, like a heat back on space events or something. But right now we are way behind on heat. Usually at this point I've triggered at least 1 or 2 of these free heat incomes. I mean, an upside is that those heat incomes are still there. So in terms of terraforming, terrible on heat. Don't have any oceans in hand, but we do have a 4th one here, so halfway is not too bad. Lots of plants, but nothing else is tricky. It's tricky, but Venus is looking great. So terraforming, I guess we're middling as well. So it's a middling run. Are we gonna get enough TR to get 63 TR? Hell no. At this point, we got like nothing extra. Let's cards played. Like, no TR on my preludes, no nothing there. In terms of scoring a lot of points, we have 1 point on cards. No scoring multipliers. We do have some science upside, maybe some board play, cities and granaries. We'll see. But basically, I'm not all too impressed right now with myself. Okay. More Venus, and more ocean. Don't mind that. Atmos scoop, honestly, all of this is good. Let's go ahead and get this bump here. We got this one as well. Ishtar Mining, looking at you. Because I was hoping to even, like, get an air scraping onto something like deuterium exports, but, like, one step at a time, okay? I mean, like, we just got a tremendous amount of, like, Venusian value, I'll call it. And that's getting us 2 Venus tags, a wild tag, a 3rd, a 4th, and then a 5th. Wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 Venus. I was like, I miscounted that. Plus, I have air scraping to load up probably the energy income, which will then at least turn into heat. So, like, that's a very happy generation for us. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I might play the ocean from the government here just to speed that along. Olympus Conference gives us a lot of play. Heat bumps gives us a lot of play. I'm wondering about forced precipitation. Because we have a Venus bump every other gen, it feels not so bad. We have a couple cards for it, but a little bit more would do great. I just don't actually have floater synergy. I have 2 placements of 5 floaters, but I don't plan to use them on you. So let's take our 2 cards that we like that synergize. throw these down. Card draw. I was not looking for cloud seeding, but we'll take it, of course. Get our asteroid loaded up. How do we want to do this? You're not being played this gen. I want to do a couple of different bumps before that. I'm really tempted to do this asteroid bump. It's a little out of sequence because I wanted to play air scraping. But if you listen to this, we get the heat bump. Boop. It gives us the heat income next gen. Boop. We have 1 energy and 1 heat. That means the next gen will have 8 heat. I take the government. I get the government to do 1 heat bump, which I won't do right now because I need the heat income for me, not the government. So I think that this just unlocks too many synergistic things. It doesn't leave me much to do this gen. I could always get tardigrades. But if, like, I don't need a microbe for points right now. I'm planning to play Venusian insects next gen, so let's not be too crazy. Next gen, I'm going to have 5 titanium, so I'll just pretend you're free. I'm going to play you, I'm going to play you, and I'm going to play you. So we're going to be in a good enough spot. The government's going to go ahead and give us that nice little bump when it comes to the heat track. And I also want to get a city there. I didn't actually articulate that out loud, but that's something I want. Points per Ganem or Jovian is not what I was looking to do, but we'll grab it. There's absolutely a chance. Having extra heat is not something I'm planning to do. So we'll just let that be. Symbiotic fungus, don't mind if I do. So Venus bump into Venus bump for floaters onto deuterium. A little money income, a little energy income. Things are looking up. I actually won't have enough for everything I want to do, unfortunately. Because look, I get the wild tag and I get the Venusian insects, and then I am so damn close. I'm willing to sell tardigrades, and actually I'm also willing to sell another card as well. Tardigrades and cloud seeding. And now I'm going to be at 6 more income with that Venus bump, and we're all lined up to get the bonus TR next gen. I think the government needs to step in and help us. It needs to help us likely with oxygen or with, well, there's a couple different things that could help us. We also really need to play 2 more building tags, so if I would just go in for my science. But like kelp farming is looking pretty good. I haven't gotten that many ocean cards, so it's probably a good time to get a free ocean without adjacencies, just to keep the oceans ticking along. If I can get to 6, that opens up a lot. There's the standard technology, by the way. And there's a really cheap ocean. I don't have like money back on events or anything, but we certainly will take what we can take. All right, Mars University. I hate that I had to sell cards earlier to enable this, but fine. I'm gonna get rid of the food factory. And then design microorganisms. Actually not that interested in that, to be honest. So it can go as well. I can put my, I was hoping to put my protected valley here and a city along this wall. I'm realizing now that it would behoove me to just put the greenery here, maximize money back, and find a way to get my kelp farming. I don't know what that means I have to do. 3 cards is pretty steep, actually. 3 cards is pretty steep. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna play this for the card draw. We could get like a event that gives us a bunch of money or something. No. I mean, even Gyropolis is not something I'm that interested in. I mean, 6 income, you know, between the Earths and the Venus. I do have a good number of Venus, but I don't know. Fusion power is not so bad. It is a science tag. It'll help with the card cycles. Yeah, I just ran out of steam on that one. It's okay, though. It's okay. We are coming in. We're going to get a little bit more help on the... Actually, give me a quick heat bump help. We want to get to minus 14 ASAP. In fact, I'll take the nuke, get the ocean from the bottom, and everyone will be super happy about that. I might even, CEO's favorite project, get that rotator impacts popping off. These cards are cool. 3 productions left, right? 10, 11, 12. I don't think that 6 steel for $12 is worth a $9 investment if you lose the energy. I have the energy to lose is the reason that I would consider playing a card like that. But let's not say we did. I'm going to play CEO's favorite project before I mess this up. Rotator impacts right there. Decomposers into kelp is good. But so is a nuke into the ocean, into the card, and the adjacency. So, like, what is pulling me away now is that, like, even with the additional Earth, like, this is 8 income on Gyropolis. Is 8 income better than this, kelp farming? And the answer is no, unfortunately. But before playing kelp farming, I want to play decomposers. Am I doing anything with my titanium? Not really. But hey, decomposers, kelp farming, symbiotic fungus. Yes. Oh, I could be putting these onto Recyclon. I guess I will for now. I hadn't thought about it, I guess, is where I was there. And this will get us the bump here. I'm going to have a bunch of titanium next gen, likely going into a big asteroid. It could go into an Atmos scoop. It doesn't have to. I've got 8 cards. We're in a good spot right now, all things considered. 8 plant income. Playing things like Gyropolis is going to help us on our quest for 100 points, certainly. I still need a lot of oxygen. Money microbes and stuff is cool, but it's just not it. A strip mine is huge. Dirigibles could empower something like deuterium. But, like, who cares? Like, this is just too slow. Doesn't matter. It's a money card that generates value over the course of the game, but I just don't have time for either of those to stack up, and I've already played my Venus thing. So, the strip mine is sick. Let's not look at that gift horse in the mouth. I'm looking at that big asteroid. Recyclon is ready to go. Honestly, I really want Gyropolis. I really think that to score the points to get the 100, I'm gonna need it. Gonna get these plants as well. So is this just a strip mine then? Into a mining quota? Hard to tell. My titanium stack is getting ever taller. 7 titanium is so sad to see. Is it worth doing an Atmos scoop now? In fact, I should have done the Atmos scoop just for the deuterium export to turn early. I'm gonna need heat. Let's be real. Well, I'm going to hold out one more gen on that just because I want to play the big asteroid first. I could get something like Deimos down that'll absolutely change the math. Let's keep getting help on the oxygen. An ice cap melting means that the oceans are set without needing an artificial lake. Indentured workers is so late. I don't care anymore. This could help us greatly getting our TR up, but we're so far behind on the 63 TR that I'm just gonna forget about that one. That one's gonna get away from me, dog. Okay, you Recyclon is ready to fire off again. Half a point microbe is certainly better than a one plant production, 1/3 of a plant production, but it feels right to try and use the corp as much as we can. Feeling right and being right are definitely not the same thing, but know that your hearts are with us all here. Let's do the 2 heat bumps. That'll put us in an interesting spot. I do have the heat for next gen, but let me do this now. Let me get my deuterium. I don't know that I'm going to need an extra power plant in the last gen, but why not? So get some steel, get some steel. I've played all the oceans that are ever going to be played. I just need to play building tags. So protected valley. That basically means the oxygen is set. The heat is more or less set. I still want to play something like grass, but here's the thing is I do have standard technology. I talked about this earlier. So like air scraping. What's not to love? I could have tried to put 2 more building tags down, but just terraform the planet a little bit and it'll happen, you know? And we'll get there. This is also a card cycle, though. Let me do this just for the sake of hydrogen to Venus. Interesting. I don't know that I need any more floaters on Venus cards, but I'm willing to accept them for sure. Let's get that Venus bump. 2 points right here. And the card cycle, and probably a breakpoint on a card draw. Yep. I hate to be too greedy, but titanium mine ain't good. Ain't no good. Breathing filters is 2 points, a card draw, and a card cycle, right? Get me stuff like windmills. Ooh, baby. We actually ended up on a breakpoint for Venusian insects and not for decomposers, so gonna get a 1/3 microbe instead of a quote-unquote better 1/2 point microbe. Breakpoints are breakpoints and all that. Okay. I don't know. Hydrogen to Venus, deuterium export, enjoy your life. I mean, I could have gotten another one by playing Ganymede first, but I do still need to buy out the game. So, asteroid, asteroid. Asteroid, Venus. Card draw? For wave power, I mean, that's fine. I can't buy a city other than the one in space. The one in space is worth 3 points. Windmills is just like free though. Recyclon's out of micros. I mean, 3 points in space is just more than I'm going to get on the ground. If I sell everything, I'm $1 short of buying a greenery, which notably would only be worth 2 points anyway, so like cool. If I had more steel, I could get an artificial lake for nothing, and if I had just more money, I could get a wave power. But I don't have what I need. 14 points on cards and a couple of cities. Recall that I was short on the TR. I guess I could have taken that one card after all, 4 energy for 3 points. Instead of getting the Terraforming Ganymede at the end for 3 points, I would have got 3 TR. And I could have used some of that steel that I ended up having left over. I don't know that it would have changed much. I think we would have got the same score, but at least it would have been a 2 out of 3 instead of a 1 out of 3. 3 points shy here, 2 TR shy here, but a full terraform nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.